Hi, and welcome to the Balanced SLP. I'm Jessie Andricks, SLP and Stress Management Coach for SLPs at jessieandricks.com. If you're an SLP, you may have a little bit of experience with setting goals. Now, these goals are often for your patients or your clients or your students, but you may have set a few professional or even personal goals for yourself. Now, of course, if you are in undergrad or grad school or in your CF, you are setting goals like crazy. And they're usually very structured, and they're often set with the help of a team, your clinical supervisors and your professors, or maybe even Asha or Nishla helping you figure out what to do and where to go next to be an awesome SLP. But if you're already in the field, you may be struggling with setting goals. And again, these could be personal or professional. You may be setting them at the beginning of the year, like a New Year's resolution or an intention for the year, and then finding that you're just not sure what to do with them. Or a few weeks into the year, like most resolutions, you've either forgotten about it or you've given up on that goal. So there is a better, more effective way to set goals as an SLP, whether it is to enhance your professional work or to thrive in your personal life, or maybe a combination of the two. So for most goals, when we set them when it's maybe a start of the school year or the start of the year or just time to make a change, we often set them by limiting something. We vow to make a change and to resolve to stop doing something in order to start having a better life. But what happens here is it feels like a form of punishment, and while we're stopping one thing, we may not know what to replace it with or how to bring in anything that's really useful. So we're not necessarily setting a goal, we're just telling ourselves we need to stop doing something. And it doesn't really work. Now, another way that we often set goals is through SMART goals. And these are the type of goals that we use with our patients a lot of times. So these are sustainable, they're measurable, they are relatable to your life, and they are done in a timely manner. But a lot of times these goals are very, very strict and structured, and once you meet them, you don't really know what to do next. So this could be like getting a goal to graduate from your SLP school. So you become a CF, you become an SLP, a CCC SLP, and then you're not really sure what to do next because you've met your goal of becoming a speech-language pathologist. So SMART goals will get you to your goal, but they often miss a piece that keeps them evolving with you and keeps you growing in your work or in your life. Now, another way to set goals is to really get into how you want to feel and to look more holistically and see what it is that you envision your life being, and then trying to bring about that feeling. Now, these are really wonderful because they do go deeper into your goal setting, but without a lot of structure, it's hard to figure out how to get from where you are today to where you envision yourself being in a month or in a year or in 5 years or who knows how long. So the smarter way to set goals is to combine these two approaches. So to have these timely, relatable, and measurable goals, steps that get us there, but also looking at that bigger picture of what do we envision and how does it make us feel. So grab a piece of paper and let's start really quick. Just at the top, write down what you imagine your life looking like, or what that ideal day or setting or whatever that big goal would be. And then think about the feeling that you associate with this. Like, why is this goal the big goal for you? How do you want this to feel in your life? And then think about how long this would take you to achieve reasonably. Maybe 1 year, maybe 5 years. And then start to take this back. If you started at 5, go down to 1 year. If you started at 1 year, or when you work down to 1, Jot down 6 months, jot down 90 days, 1 month, 1 week, 1 day. And here I want you to start at the top and start to write down what your goal would be at that topmost point, what you would have to do within that set amount of time to grow, and keep going down until you get all the way to today and you can figure out what you need to do now to help you get to that goal and that feeling that can keep evolving as you grow. So for more on goal setting, specifically this type of goal setting and how it can work, make sure to check out the goal setting guide in the SLP toolbox over at jessieendricks.com. In this guide, you'll find out even more about goal setting and why this is a better way for SLPs to set goals, as well as a few worksheets to really help you get going with it. Now, in the SLP toolbox, you'll also find tons of other valuable tools to help you manage your stress and reduce your burnout. So head over to jessieendricks.com and sign up there for this wonderful free resource and get to setting some goals.